Hello users, and welcome back to Above It All. And yeah, if you're watching this video and you're sympathetic to blue lives, I suggest going elsewhere. Let me just read the highlighted text and then I'll give you my take. The New York Police Department commissioner on Monday defended the officers who drove into anti-police brutality protesters late last month, saying they did not violate the department's use of force policy. Embedded here is a video that you can check out. If you remember this, I covered this back when it happened. What? So this is not in violation of use of force policy. That is not in Again, cops will lie. They will always protect each other. They are a terrorist organization. I've said this before. They are literally a terror cell. They lie, they deceive, they gaslight you into thinking that they're on your side, and they will always back each other up at all costs. Okay? That's what you have to understand. Commissioner Dermot Shea, I don't know, testified in an online public hearing on the police response to the George Floyd protests, saying the officers shown in the videos to be lurching into the crowd were complying with department standards. Now again, this is the thing that you have to understand. It is in the books for them to kill you. It is in the books for them to hurt you. It's no surprise that police in the United States of America kill thousands of people every year, and police in the fucking United Kingdom kill like 4 people every year. And don't get me wrong, the UK police are fucking garbage too. But, like, there's a fucking reason for that. It's because of this shit right here. Oh, no, that was actually fine. If you are a human being and you see someone drive into a crowd of protesters and you defend that driver, you're a fucking freak. You are a loser. And what the hell are you doing here? Seriously? New York Attorney General Letitia James, who is investigating the police response, asked the commissioner about videos from May 30 that showed 2 police cruisers driving into a crowd in Brooklyn. Was this in violation of your use of force policy? No! Shea answered, adding, "Our Internal Affairs Bureau investigated this information, and preliminarily we have an accounting of that incident where we have officers in a situation where they're essentially being penned in by protesters." James then asked, "So, in that particular instance," I have dyslexia, I'm also still kind of drunk from last night, so give me a break here. "So in that particular instance, Jesus Christ, is it your testimony that ... the police car was an appropriate use of force?" "I'm not saying that the police car was used as a use of force," he added. "The officers were set upon and attacked, and thankfully they were able to get out of the situation with, to my knowledge, no injuries to anybody." Not only is this not an abuse of force, it's not even a use of force. Don't believe your lying eyes, kids. The fundamental of the right-wing philosophy in this country: do not believe your lying eyes. What you are seeing with your eyeballs is fake. And listen to me. I know you just witnessed something, but whatever you just witnessed, nope, doesn't exist. Believe us instead. Don't believe your eyeballs. You don't know what's going on. Let us speak for you. This is also more embarrassing stuff. "No one will come out and support the police right now because they are scared because they will get shouted down. And I think that's really sad." The commissioner also vowed that the officers who violated NYPD policy would be punished, adding that fewer than 10 officers are being disciplined for the protests. There are clips of literally hundreds of clips of cops beating the shit out of people, yet only less than 10 officers. So what does that even mean? Probably like 2. They're fewer than 10. Is that to make us think that there's I don't know. This is disgusting. Again, these people need to be not in society anymore. If we are going to be in a society that has jails, throw all these cop fucking apologists, the Nazi Gestapo apologists in there. We don't need them. They are not beneficial to society to have. Imagine a world where you're like, "Oh, sad. The cops are on video killing people, and then now people don't like the cops anymore. It's so sad. Go fuck yourself, you whiny bitch baby fuck. You are a disgrace. You are a coward. You should be shamed. You should never be allowed to go outside again without being harassed. Okay? Seriously. I 1000% agree with this. You obviously do not hurt the person, right? But you should be shouted down at all times. Like, as soon as you go out onto your front lawn, you should be yelled at for being such a fucking piece of shit. That you defend these fucking cops, saying, oh, not only was that not an abuse of force, it wasn't even a use of force at all. You are a cunt. You are a scumbag, motherfucker. And people should be outside your house shaming you at all times. If you want to go to the store, shame. You should never be allowed to participate in society. Like, you remember when Sarah Huckabee Sanders went to this restaurant and people shouted her down in the restaurant, like kicked her out? That's how this shit should go. Always. Shame. The reason why they think this is acceptable is because they can just go about their lives and everything's fine, but this is not acceptable. Being a fucking murderer is not acceptable. Being an aide to murderers is not acceptable, and these people should not be allowed to participate in society. They should not be allowed to go to stores. They should not be allowed to purchase things. Let them fend for themselves, because they are fucking psychopaths. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.